Well, good morning, world. This is Mona Lisa with Familiar Faces. It's Wednesday, January 24th, 2024. And this year's going by so fast, it looked like yesterday was Christmas. But everybody remember in your day, in your today, put God first. Just remember to do that. It's very important that you keep a relationship with our Savior, Jesus Christ. Anyway, people, I know some people don't believe in that, but the ones that do, I don't like to speak negative. I don't want anybody to say, well, she's just, let's not judge people in our today, but let's help people. Let's love them. But I do have some judgmental because when it comes to the Bible, but that's for another day because I want to talk about the Cleveland Cavaliers right now and how Tristan, I want to read that. Tristan suspended for 25 games, tested positive for anti-drug, whatever it was in the policy. So 25 games we're going to miss Tristan Thompson and without pay. He won't be getting paid. So those are Cleveland Cavaliers. And my props go to Cleveland Cavaliers for keeping this winning streak going. Donovan Mitchell, you're doing your thing. I mean, Donovan is who he is. You know he's gonna Spider gonna do his thing. Gun Spider and the BC just do what he do. I miss Garland. I think he coming in today. Darius Garland. I think he'll be back today. He's one of the team leaders too. So we miss him. J.A., you've been doing your thing, Jerry Allen. You're doing a good job. I think because Evan Mobley is not there, we're able to really see your potential. It was like that when I first saw you. And it's like they kept building Mobley up more than you. And I was like, why are they doing that? But now they see your potential and what you can do and the sports you're making on your own. So, but we do miss Mobley. Then we miss Bruce. He just who he is. He's gonna do his thing. Him, Isaiah, Okoro, you done stepped up a lot. If you're not gonna give it to you, you doing your thing. But let's talk about that Sam Merrill. That boy's off the chain. Give him that ball. Them threes go in like it's nothing. He doing his thing. And George Name, he's one of my favorites. You know, I mean they all my favorites, but George, just George. He do his thing. Then we got the young Greg Porter Jr. We coming through. Let's talk about our road runner we got. He's very, Karis LeVert, you know, he's a sure thing. I like Karis. And I don't want them to get rid of none of our team. We got D-Wade. Let's not forget D-Wade. He's another three-point shooter. Then we have, I think I mentioned everybody. Pete Nance, I haven't really seen you play a lot. And Ty Jerome, I know you've been hurt for a while. I really don't remember, but I think I said it about, like I said, Okoro is really coming through. I remember he got a whole different game from last year. And then when Darius come back, we know our team is kind of built on Donovan and what Darius is going to do. But J.A., keep doing what you're doing. And Tristan, I just hate you out of here because you've been a big plus for us. So we're going to have to find another center or somebody take your place. It'll probably be Damian Jones, but whoever. We're looking forward to it. Those Cavaliers winning tonight. Anyways, let's go back to talking about these people in Hollywood, and I call it fantasy world. Let's talk about the fantasy world right now, and how all these men, they're beginning to say that they slept with somebody to get where they gotten, which was already known because I always said when I was 18, I went to Barbizon, and I remember they was going to give me a deal where I could be on the magazine and I could walk the runway. They was giving me an excellent deal. They was going to either give me a little cottage, a home, whatever it was, but I had to sleep with the people, the big shots, the 80-year-old men. And I'm only 18. That was kind of scary then. So I just backed out. So I kind of knew what people had to go through to attain that fame. It wasn't worth it to me because and my mom kept saying, I thought you said you wanted to model. That was over with. Everything glitter is not gold, and you think about what all these people now, when the Bible said everything going to be exposed in the end time, you think about what they're going through right now. Embarrassment. Well, you see TDJ's dance or whatever. Some things people not probably doing, but they probably in that environment. When you're in that environment, you tend to do what other people do, even if you hadn't did it a long time. Because, see, you still called by God. T.D. Jakes is still called by God. He's a dancing preacher right now, or a preacher that did this, Kurt Franklin, your ministries. I don't know what Kurt Franklin be doing. Backing on women dancing like he's in the world. Y'all bringing the platform to the worldly platform. And I think that's where y'all see the biggest crowd. And y'all lure by the crowd. But T.D. Jakes' ministry is a big ministry. And see, he will be accountable for sending people to hell for what he do, because they're trusting in their leader. But God said, put no trust in no man. That's where we have our problem at. That's why it's not really surprising to me, because we all have fallen short of the glory of God, and we are born sinners. So sometimes we're going to go back into that way or whatever we do, because if we're not keeping ourselves in a relationship with God every day, what we're going to do? What they say, when you don't have nothing to do, I forget that verse I'm trying to think of. It's not a verse, but it's out of mind is the devil's workshop. When you have nothing to do, you start thinking about any other things to entertain you, and it's not good for you. But sometimes we dive in, we do things that's not good. That's why it's important to pray for one another. Keep each other up in prayer. I know in the Bible when Moses was going down, they was fighting a battle, and he was going down, and the other men had to come and help lift him up. And that's the way we're supposed to do our people when they're children of God. Everybody is not children of God for one thing. Don't think everybody get a pass, because they don't. But when you know better, you know better. But your fall going to be hard because you know better. It's costly. It's very costly. So TJ's got to get himself together. If he did anything wrong, he better acknowledge that. And I think he is. He's saying where if I did, that to me almost like a guilty plea, saying yes I did. If I did, God forgive me anyway. That's like being smart and arrogant. We know God forgive you. He forgive you 70 times 7, right? So he's a forgiving God. That part is not what's wrong. The part is P. Diddy. Come on. Everybody know what he's about. Everybody know he love men. He exploit men. The young guys, he get them in there. He do what he do because he want to be like those other guys. Cleve, I forget his name, Cleve. He want to be like them. He want to sleep with the guys and, film them. Usher, that's why I was very upset with Usher and Justin Bieber. You look at Justin Bieber got on drugs. And when people get on drugs like that early, something going on. And you look at the guy on, I can't think of his name, on Family Matters. The one that played the brother or the son. He talks about everybody got touched in Hollywood. And I believe that, because you're not going out of there without something happening to you. And some of them just go where they don't want to be bothered no more. They just say, no, I ain't going to keep doing this because this ain't what I do. And you're not going to keep blackmailing me into this part where I got to keep sleeping. And to me, Kevin Hart is to me, you kind of know what he's doing. He's that person that they kind of say it, but they don't say it. Then they say it, but they don't say it. Kevin Hart look like he buy his way to Hollywood. I believe he sleep with anybody just to get a status. And a lot of them do that, not just Kevin. They all do that. And all these rappers, oh my God. You know how many rappers that slept with people? I was looking at the list. I was like, wow, no wonder 50 Cent be on people. I mean, he don't even want you to come his way. I don't blame him. And Ice Cube, see, those people they try to dispose of. But those are people that's keeping it real. You maintain your dignity. Because, see, they already stole their identity. The white man already stole their identity and identity. What they did, they took what was ours and bought it. They pretend like they're the kings and queens and all this and all that. Now they're getting all the status, and we have nothing. We have to almost buy our way back to what we already had, which is sad. It's already ours. But they put money on everything. Vote for this person, do this, vote for that person. Most of the time, I don't even know who I'm voting for. On the ballot, I don't know none of these people. I don't know nothing about them till you running for president. Nothing. I don't even know if they like God. I don't even know if they love black people. I don't know. But you said vote. Just vote for anybody. But we already know you're going to put who you want in office. It ain't got nothing to do with our votes. It never have and it never will. And I just hate to say that, even though a lot of black people believe, just go vote. Vote anyway. Vote anyway. All of this is a fantasy. We live in a fantasy island and we want to stay there. One day we're going to get real. It should have got real when we had all these stores on every corner with black owned. And all of a sudden it's Arabs. We should have seen reality at its best right there. Where now we got to come into their stores. We don't have our own stores because we didn't know how to keep our stores because we sold out for $50,000. And what's $50,000 going to do? It might do good for a couple of months, if that, depending on how you live in your life. Some people want to live a lavish lifestyle, and some people don't care. It just $50,000 at one time, that seems like a lot, because I don't know what I'd do if somebody hand me $50,000 right now. I don't know. But I hope I don't give up my life. I won't give up my children's legacy. I hope I maintain who I am and be strong at what God has given me. Because if God is for you, who could be against you anyway? And you got to know that. Not just saying, because some people say, it's not power in the word. Yes, it is. It's power in the life, in the tongue. It is. You can speak things, and it comes to in play. And that's another day, too, when I go into that, about my daughter's healing. So I know that to speak into existence is, but I think, too, you have to have a true relationship and worship and praise with God, not just be on a Sunday. A lot of people are Sunday Christians. They go to church on Sundays, and that's all it is. And then that's their platform. They want to sing, they want to jump, they want to shout, they want everybody to see them get happy. They want, I done been there and done that. I'm 64 years old now. I done seen it. I done seen it all. And not so much people that's imitating spirituality. They imitating to be who they're not. Because now, we're filming. People see it on, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. What I'm saying, they see all this all day now. So now you want to be out there exposing yourself. And what I don't understand is how people go in the pulpit with the thighs showing, holy jeans, or either their dress halfway up to you see the thighs, their back out. What? But one thing I have to say, the Bible do say, go to the highways and byways and tell people about him. Because we live in the last days. People have to know, because in that church, behind those doors, you're not telling nobody about Jesus Christ. You're just going to church on Sunday to see who got on the best dress, the best shoes, the best hair, the best everything. And I wanted to mention about these tattoos. I see so many people put so many tattoos on their bodies. Okay. Now, we know tattoos back in the day was like branding for slavery. They knew who slave you were. If they caught you, they knew, because you was branded. But for people to just do it themselves, because why? Why do you want to do something? And God said, don't defile your temple. This is a holy vessel. And then I was thinking about, sometimes people say, well, sometimes I wear a weave, sometimes I wear lipstick or whatever. I don't wear makeup on my face because I can't, because I'll break out. I might do my eyebrows because they turned gray when I was praying for my daughter. All of a sudden, I had gray eyebrows. Well, they were silver gray. But I'll just wear them one day when I'm ready. But I don't try to make myself look like a whole different person entirely. I look at one lady, her hair was dragging to the floor. Her weave was so long, her hair was to the floor. And that was not sanitary. How is that your hair dragging on the floor at the mall? I don't see nothing in that. I mean, I can see you pumping yourself up because white women been doing it forever. When you look at TV, especially Lost in Space, Marie Robinson used to have short hair during the day and long ponytail at night. I used to say, how's she doing that? But they've been doing it all along. We just came on to it later. And the eyelashes. So when they're out to here, come on, girls. Y'all know that don't look good. It don't look real. It don't look good. It look fake. Your eyes don't even look pretty because you can't see your eyes. The lashes is not doing anything for us. Put on glasses, they're gonna be bashed away. I can get to the long nails because we know it's not sanitary. We know when you go to the bathroom and you try to wipe yourself, it's not sanitary. Believe me. That's why when you work in the nursing field and caregiver field, they tell you to short nails because they want you to stay clean. So I look at people serving in restaurants and You used to have to keep your nails cut in restaurants. You used to have to wear hairnets in restaurants. Nowadays, anything goes. Hey, I don't need a hairnet. Oh, am I hearing your food? Sorry. Okay, what's your order? And these people cannot count these days. I mean, in restaurants, I mean, I could go on and on about a lot of stuff. It's just so much to talk about. But today, I just want to tell everybody to be true to who they are. And this is Mona Lisa. I just try to keep it real, people. But we got to be focused in our today, especially when it comes to these people trying to uh, change the gender on us. What I'm looking at too was, I was looking at someone said, no, you know, before you look at a movie, they warn you about how graphic the movie gonna be. Well. But you could put transgender on my TV without my cassette. The same thing Bill Cosby was trying to do, take transgender off of NBC so we can have a decent channel to watch. But the next thing you know, you threw him in jail because that's what he was going to do. It wasn't about all these women, because you could go find, you know how many people you could pay to say they did something? Do you all know how many people they could line up 20 women and say, I'll pay y'all this much just to say this? And they'll say it. Because that's what we live in this world right now. They don't care about your life. I mean, you know, a lot of these people, though, they done gave this stuff over to Satan anyway. They do whatever they want to do. The sacrificial trade for the children. How many stars and killed their own kids just to be famous? And wait till that really come out. So all Katt Williams did was just started something, the epidemic of, come on, the truth. The epidemic of the truth coming out. That's all he did. He bought it for, because somebody, it had to be somebody that we was going to listen to, because we don't listen to everybody. And like I said, Dave Chappelle tried to say it because he was trying to have stuff, he didn't want to come out and say it. Oprah, like she really wanted to know, and you can see that interview where Oprah know what's going on. She pretend like, but why? Why this? Why you feel that way? You know what's going on, Oprah, because you're the biggest ring leader out here. You and Tyler Perry, wow, and Gayle King, you right with them. Yeah, I bought Wendy Williams on down, but I kind of like Wendy Williams' show. But oh my God, it's gonna, y'all about to feel the heat. The fire, so to speak, because you can't keep doing that. And I was thinking about when the girls said they didn't have trailers and all that for Color Purple. And Color Purple didn't even get an award after all that work y'all did. And that thing with Whoopi and Oprah, I don't like how Oprah is doing Whoopi, because even though they're not my favorites anyway, but I always thought the movie was more about silly, about Whoopi, and for Oprah to make that movie about her, that's the way she is. Because when you look at that movie, it's all about Whoopi Goldberg. I mean, silly. I mean, you know, you see how Danny Glover's treating her and all this, but how's Oprah is the main person? I know she had a good part on there or whatever, but I still would have thought it would have been Whoopi over her, and how she didn't want the girls to speak to Whoopi Goldberg. I thought that was very, very foul, Oprah, on your part, for the girls. Fantasia, you know, they wanted to go speak to her. You don't want them to say nothing to Whoopi. That shouldn't even been your call. You shouldn't even have it like that. And matter of fact, you shouldn't even be telling them who to speak to. These are grown women. And do you have a contract where you say, hey, while you making this movie, do not speak to Whoopi, or don't speak to this person? Come on. Hollywood. If you want your fame, like I say, I'm in Cleveland, Ohio. Yours might be Detroit, Michigan. Yeah. Somebody else might be Chicago, Illinois. Wherever you are, your status, your place. Be true to who you are. And stay focused, people. Stay focused, world. This is Mona Lisa with Familiar Faces. You stick with me as I continue to take you places. I'm always adding flavor.